globalization. You know, it sucks for a lot of people, but it's not a good thing for a lot of people, as they're kind of exploited in a lot of ways. But at the same time, there's also more opportunity because of it. Big example would be like sweatshops. You know, sweatshops. You would say that a lot of people are being exploited. But at the same time, it's one of the very few options that they have to make more money. So you know, it's terrible for the environment as well. There's a lot of pollution, a lot of travel, a lot of burning of fossil fuels that's going to destroy the environment because we require it with globalization. There's a huge need for transportation and use of those fossil fuels. So the world's going to be a lot more polluted, but there's going to be a better standard of living for the most part as well. So it has its good parts, it has its bad parts.
I think it's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, if North Korea was globalized, they wouldn't be making war.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
You don't want to go to war with Japan.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to war with China.
Yeah.
Because you do a lot of business with them.
Yes, right.
You do zero business with North Korea.
Yes.
Okay, I don't like this too much globalization.
Why?
And because I just feel that each country should have its own culture, and you know, the globalization now means that everything is Americanized. So even here you are in Korea, but you feel that you are in a Western country or like in America, right? So I feel that the globalization will move the boundaries completely between cultures. Okay, in some sense it's not bad because we can, through globalization, we can know each other better. And the world became like a small village. But it has some drawbacks that you don't find the unique aspect of each culture.
You mean unification of the world?
Yeah, for example, here in Korea, I should see the people wearing the traditional Korean clothes, for example. But as you can see here, you wear like Americans or like Western cultures. Me too, you know.
Yeah.
So the whole. I think globalization, too much globalization made the world boring, little bit boring.
They like?
Yeah, more or less, obviously, because you can see like transformation of mirrors, like traditions changing also. Yeah, you can feel it every time, and it's growing. Like evolution is pretty huge. I mean, pretty recently, and especially in Asian countries. Because it started to be opening like since maybe, I don't know, like not really long time compared to Europe, for example. So
do I feel it in my daily? Absolutely, yeah. I'm in Korea right now, so yeah. I mean, you have so many things connected. I mean, we have Starbucks here. We have all kinds of international companies working here in Korea. We have Samsung in the United States. You have Samsung all over the U.S. You have Hyundai. You have Kia all over the place. So of course, yeah. There's globalization in your everyday life.
Again, it's good because it's similar to here to Korea. So also all people, I mean, nowadays are wearing similar to the Western countries, and even the music style is always similar, you know, to the pop, American pop, and like this. And the rap music everywhere, and also fast food, you know, restaurants, McDonald's, KFC, whatever. They are everywhere in the whole world like this. So it's difficult to find traditional food, you know, or traditional clothes, traditional habits.
You mean globalization is the westernization?
Yeah, Americanization. Yeah, globalization exactly equals Americanization.
I don't know too much about that, but I think it's good for you. You are globalized. South Korea is a globalization nation.
Positive thing or a negative thing?
Positive thing for the United States. We're the ones who benefit from globalization, as there are a lot of people who we can get work from for very cheap. It's very inexpensive for us to get products from cheap labor. Because of that, commercially for us, we can get a lot of goods for a very cheap price, as they're made by countries who can create them for a very cheap price. So yeah, there's a lot of great advances for us. We can get cheap travel, we can get cheap clothing, we can get all kinds of things like that. And also for businesses in the United States, we can also, honestly, there's a lot of exploitation of undocumented workers. So in that sense, yeah, globalization, it's a great thing for Americans. For other countries, maybe not, but for Europeans, Canadians, Americans, it's a great thing.
I think it's a positive thing because it brings goods to the United States very inexpensively, or at least low cost. It's a negative thing because we lose a lot of jobs because of it. We don't make stuff in the States. We don't make things what we used to make. We buy them from China or South Korea or somewhere else.
It depends for what, obviously, but I would say it's a good thing, like people changing.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us